I was just about ready to doze off, about 2 or 3 in the morning, and I heard Matt go out the front door. I noticed the car was gone. The next thing I knew, it's like 7:30 in the morning, and Matt pulled into the driveway. I noticed that he had a cut under his eye. I didn't say anything to him. I was so mad. Later that morning, I noticed how Matt had done laundry. Matt never did laundry. Matt washed what he was wearing. I asked him where he had been. He said that I didn't need to know. The only way that I can describe the way Matt was acting is he reeked of guilt. It seemed like Matt was hiding something from me. Later that day, Matt all of a sudden had to go talk to his parents. That was extremely odd. About 9 o'clock that night, there was a knock on the door. 3 police detectives asked me if Matt had been home the previous night, and I told them yes. I lied to them. The detectives told me that they had found Linda and Steve murdered. I couldn't breathe. It's like everything stopped. When I saw Matt, I kept saying, "Matt, tell me what's going on. Did you do it?" He said, "The less I knew, the better off I was."
She also said that he had a particular mannerism when he lies, namely licking his lips, and he was doing that. Matthew failed a police polygraph and tried to kill himself 2 days after his parents were found dead.
What ran through my mind was he was guilty. Why would he do that if he wasn't guilty? I felt extremely horrified. It's the father of my children, and how could he murder his own flesh and blood? I reached out to Matt's grandfather. He was a retired police officer. I told Matt's grandfather that Matt was not home the night of the murders. He told me that I should forget that information and never say it again. I've never testified before. I felt like I had the weight of the world on my shoulders. I did not want to be the one to nail his coffin shut. I changed my story a lot, and the truth was that Matt was gone that night. There's not a doubt in my mind that Matt murdered his parents. I want to know why it is that Matt's family thinks that he is innocent. What am I missing?
Angela believes that you have told multiple versions of what happened here.
And you know, Angela, honestly, I know the truth. And I feel sorry
I don't think
for your
you'd know
family.
the truth if it bit you in the ass.
Did you lie in court?
Yes.
Why?
I was scared when I got the knock on the door and the detectives started questioning me. And my first instinct was to protect him. And that's the truth.
Well, that's when they knocked on the door.
Yes.
I asked you if you lied in court. You lied on the stand under oath.
Yes.
Why?
Because I did not want it to be true. I didn't want to think that Matt had actually murdered his parents.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. And I just asked you why you lied in court, and you said, well, there was a knock on the door and I was scared. Then you said you lied because you didn't want it to be true.
And I had talked to Matt's grandpa. And I had told him the information that I had, that Matt was not there that night. And he got so mad at me, and he told me that I better never say those words ever again.
Okay, well, that's 3 different reasons that you lied. Now, you told detective that you went to bed around 11:30.
Correct.
We asked you the same thing when we talked to you, and here's what you said.
I was just about ready to doze off, about 2 or 3 in the morning, and I heard Matt go out the front door.
Okay, so now you went to bed at 2 or 3 in the morning.
When I actually went to bed, like fell asleep, and when I went to bed, when I left the living room and went into the bedroom with the kids, I watched TV.
When did you go out to the living room?
It was about 3 o'clock.
I thought you went to sleep at 3 o'clock.
No.
No, I'm just
that's
trying to
when-
get straight.
That's fine, that's fine.
Just as you were dozing off, you got up and went in the living room.
Yes, because I heard him leave.
You see my problem here.